So this is my 2016 Razer Blade Pro. For the most part, I've liked this laptop. I've done a couple videos on it, but lately it has developed a problem. These areas here where it looks kind of warped, that is not an illusion or trick of the light. The case is actually ballooned out here and here, and the screws, where the screws are, it's still being kind of pinched together. You can see the warping. The whole bottom of this has been pushed out maybe a 1/4 inch up, maybe a little bit more, and the inside has been pushed out similarly, and the net result is this is how the laptop sits when it's closed. If I push it together, you can hear some crunching. And I think the culprit is a bloating battery. So the battery sits right around here, and I think it's swollen based on what I read online, and that pushes the chassis out a little bit. I'm going to take the bottom off, and we're going to take a peek and see if we can pull that battery out. We'll see if it is the battery, and then we'll remove it and see if we can bend this back into shape a little bit. When I unscrewed this screw here, the chassis just popped open. You can see that's a substantial gap there. It's under a lot of pressure. So my guess is the same thing will happen if I do this side. Here we go. So I removed all the screws from the front, and this is how much it popped open. That is amazing. Look at that. That popped back into shape pretty quick. So the screen sits flush now, but look at the back. Man, that is crazy. For anyone taking the back off, just remember there's 2 screws under these little plugs here in the rubber pads. Okay, let's lift this thing up. Look at that battery, kids. That is in nasty, nasty shape. So holy swollen cells, Batman. That is my Razer battery. So I'm going to order a new battery. We'll put that in. That is not acceptable. Again, this is a 2016, so it's actually not quite 2 years old. I don't know what happens to batteries like this. If you guys know, tell me. Is this dangerous? It sure looks bad, and it sure caused a problem. Poor computer, it's bloated. I did not realize what was happening. I thought maybe heat had warped the chassis, but thankfully some helpful person on Reddit said that it was probably a battery issue, so thanks, dude. Appreciate that. I'm gonna put this back together without a battery, and the chassis is back to normal. We still have a little bit of lifting over here in this corner because I think the chassis got so stretched out. It's been like that for a few months. Actually, so. And then still have a little bit of indentation here along that rubber pad, but it is pretty much good as new. So I'm gonna order that battery and put it in, and we will be back in business. Crisis averted, maybe, unless this blows up. Okay, we've got our new battery here. Quick comparison between the 2 batteries. I'm guessing this isn't OEM, especially based on the quality here of the wiring harness, but this one was pretty cheap. I used my Pro almost exclusively plugged in, so OEM level battery life's not a concern. As long as the battery works okay, I'm totally fine with that. So let's pop it in. The new battery is put in, so let's go give this thing a spin. It sees the battery, it is charging the battery. Just for fun, I'm going to unplug this. And the laptop stays on, so that works for me. Well, that is the end of my battery saga, for now anyway. In case anyone's curious, it's actually gas that causes these to balloon like this. If your laptop's swollen, or it's ballooning or something, it's probably a bad battery. And if this happens, you want to discontinue using it right away. That is definitely something to watch out for. That's it for this time, and we will catch you later.